Good morning, children. Children, in the previous video, I had given you the explanation of question number 3, question number 2 and question number 3. Today, we would move further and we would be doing question number 4 that is given on page number 90. Okay? Now, let me explain you what question number 4 is all about. Rewrite the sentences given below by changing the numbers of the underlined words. First one has been done for you. See children, here you can see there are 5 sentences, and in every sentence you can see that there are some words which are underlined. यहाँ पर आप 5 सेंटेंस देख रहे हैं और हर सेंटेंस में आप देखिए कि कुछ वर्ड्स को अंडरलाइन किया गया है. जैसे पहले वाले सेंटेंस में शॉप को अंडरलाइन किया गया है, दूसरे वाले में अ मैन और पोनी को अंडरलाइन किया गया है. इन द थर्ड सेंटेंस अ वुमन एंड बेबी हैज़ बीन अंडरलाइन. इन द फोर्थ सेंटेंस अ बॉय अ स्वीट हैज़ बीन अंडरलाइन. एंड इन द फिफ्थ सेंटेंस a girl and a box has been underlined. What you have to do now is you will rewrite the sentences. Rewrite means to write again. What is the meaning of rewrite? Rewrite means to write again. फिर से लिखना. फिर से किसको लिखना है? फिर से इन sentences को लिखना है by changing the numbers. You have to change the numbers. That is from one to many. एक से अनेक करना है. One many examples we have done in our Cisco class, isn't it? So in that way only we have to do this. One को many में change करके इस sentence को फिर से लिखना है. अब पहला वाला एग्जाम्पल आप लोग को समझाने के लिए कर दिया गया है. देयर इज अ शॉप. वहाँ एक दुकान है. नाउ व्हाट इज द प्लूरल ऑफ शॉप? द प्लूरल ऑफ शॉप इज शॉप्स. दुकान, दुकानें. शॉप मीन्स वन शॉप. शॉप्स मीन्स मोर देन वन शॉप. शॉप मतलब एक दुकान. शॉप्स मतलब एक से ज़्यादा. 2 भी हो सकते हैं, 3 भी हो सकते हैं, 3 से ज़्यादा भी हो सकते हैं. सो इट इज़ प्लूरल. दिस इज सिंगुलर एंड दिस इज प्लूरल. दिस इज वन, दिस इज मैनी. ओके. सो नाउ व्हेन वी विल रीराइट द सेंटेंस वुड बी देयर आर शॉप्स. Is will be converted to are. Why are? Because is used for singular. is का इस्तेमाल singular noun के लिए किया जाता है. And singular verb के लिए, sorry. And are is used for plural. are plural के लिए इस्तेमाल किया जाता है. जब noun singular हो, noun एक हो, तो यहाँ इज इस्तेमाल करेंगे. जब ज़्यादा हो, नाउन ज़्यादा हो, तब यहाँ पे आर इस्तेमाल करेंगे. ओके. सो देयर आर शॉप्स. नाउ कम टू द सेकेंड वन. अ मैन केम ऑन पोनी. व्हाट इज द प्लूरल ऑफ मैन? द प्लूरल ऑफ मैन इज मैन. मैन मतलब एक आदमी. मैन मतलब एक से ज़्यादा आदमी. तो men came on ponies. Men came on ponies. So plural of a man is men. Okay, and the plural of pony is ponies. पोनी मतलब एक छोटा घोड़ा, पोनीज मतलब एक से ज़्यादा छोटे घोड़े, टट्टू जिसे कहते हैं. So a man came on pony. When you will write it, then you will write it in many form, and then you will write men came on ponies. Now come to number C. A woman with a baby came in the sweet shop. A woman, एक औरत. So the plural of a woman will be women. 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 With. Now instead of writing a baby means एक बच्चा, एक बेबी, एक छोटा सा बच्चा. तो the plural of baby will be babies. 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 Women with babies. औरतें अपने बच्चों के साथ, अपने बेबीज के साथ. Women with babies came in the sweet shop. Women with babies. Women with babies came in. Now let us come to number D. A boy came to buy a sweet. एक लड़का मिठाई खरीदने आया. Now what we have to do? We have to change here the number of the underlined words. So which two words have been underlined? Here a boy मतलब एक लड़का, and here a sweet मतलब एक मिठाई. We will change the number and we will convert it to plural form, to many form. Here it is given in the one form. We will change it into many form. अभी ये singular में दिया हुआ है, हम इसे plural में change करेंगे. So what is the plural of a boy? The plural of a boy is boys. Boys means लड़के. A boy एक लड़का. Boys ज़्यादा लड़के, एक से ज़्यादा. Okay? So boys came to buy sweets. A sweet will now be converted to plural and that would become sweets. Boys came to buy sweets. A boy came to buy a sweet. Now this has been converted to plural form and this would become boys came to buy sweets. Now the next one. E number. A girl took a box of lollipops. A girl and a box have been underlined. That means this is the one form, singular form. Both of them are singular form. What you have to do is you have to convert them into many form, plural form. Okay? A girl took a box of lollipops. लड़की ने lollipops के box को लिया. So what we will do? We will change here this word a girl. We will change it to the plural form, to the many form. अब ये क्या हो जाएगा जब plural में change होगा, many में change होगा? This would be girls. A girl मतलब एक लड़की, girls मतलब एक से ज़्यादा लड़कियाँ. दो भी हो सकती हैं, तीन भी हो सकती हैं, तीन से ज़्यादा भी हो सकती हैं. So girls. Girls took. A box is the one form. What we will do now? We will change this to the many form. We will change this singular into plural. अभी ये singular है. A box. एक box. अब इसे plural में करेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा? Boxes. What will this word become when it is converted to plural? A box will now be converted to plural and it will become as boxes. So the plural of box is boxes. Girls took boxes of lollipops. Girls took boxes of lollipops. Okay? So, now once again look at the sentence. A girl took a box of lollipops. When this is converted to plural, when this is converted to the many form, we will write this sentence now this way. Girls took boxes of lollipops. And at the end of the sentence, don't forget to put full stop. Okay? After every sentence. This full stop will show that your sentence has got completed. And whenever you will begin the sentence, you will always use capital letter. These two things you have to remember and you have to be very particular about it. Whenever you begin the sentence, begin with a capital letter. When you end the sentence, always put a full stop to indicate that your sentence has got completed. Now come to the next question, question number 5. Make sentences with following words. In words से आपको sentence बनाना है. Frown. Now you all have known the meaning of frown. I have explained this word again and again to you. When a person has got frown on his face, that means there are lines on his forehead which indicates that he is not in a happy mood, he is in an unhappy mood and he is in angry mood. एक व्यक्ति जब एंग्री मूड में रहता है, उसकी भवें तनी रहती हैं, उसके फोरहेड पे लाइनिंग रहती है जो दिखाता है कि वो फ्राउन कर रहा है. ओके? सो यू हैव टू मेक सेंटेंसेस विद द फॉलोइंग वर्ड्स. The teacher had a frown The teacher had a frown on her face. The teacher had a frown on her face when she saw the dirty classroom. Now, this is something very common which you all might have seen. Nobody likes dirty things, dirty rooms, dirty place, dirty playground. We all like to see clean places, isn't it? So, when the teacher entered the class and she saw that the entire classroom were made dirty by the children, she had a frown on her head. That means she got a bit angry and she showed her anger by the frown on her face. That why this class is so much dirty. Okay? Cake. This is the favorite of all the children. Everybody likes cake, isn't it? They wait eagerly for their birthdays for the birthday celebration, for the birthday cake, for the birthday gifts. So let us make a sentence with cake. The cake on my birthday was made by my mother. बर्थडे के दिन जो केक बना था वो मेरी माँ ने बनाया था. Okay? Many people prefer to make the cakes at home, and this should be done also. Preferably in today's situation, we should prefer the homemade food, which is more healthy, more neat and clean. So the cake which was made on my birthday was prepared by my mother, was made by my mother. Laugh. Do not laugh at others. हमें कभी भी दूसरे के ऊपर नहीं हंसना चाहिए. That means we should not make fun of others. Okay? Do not laugh at others. Many people have this habit. Whenever they see that some other person is very fat, or when some other person is very thin, they are not able to stop their laugh. They keep on laughing. They make fun of that person's health, and that we should not do. We should never laugh at others. सबके साथ मिलकर हंसना चाहिए, सबके साथ मिलकर हंसी मजाक करना चाहिए, लेकिन किसी के ऊपर नहीं हंसना चाहिए. We should not laugh at others. We should laugh together with all our friends, all our family members, all our relatives. सबके साथ मिलकर हंसना बोलना चाहिए, पर किसी के ऊपर नहीं हंसना चाहिए, किसी के ऊपर मजाक नहीं करना चाहिए, किसी की खिल्ली नहीं उड़ानी चाहिए. This is bad. Okay? Shopkeeper. So this is the last word, and what sentence should we make with the shopkeeper word? The shopkeeper of the shopkeeper of the cloth shop was very old. कपड़े के दुकान का जो शॉपकीपर था वो बहुत बूढ़ा था. आप लोग कई बार दुकान जाते हैं ना अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ. आप तरह तरह के शॉपकीपर देखते होंगे. कई बार दुकानों में हमें बूढ़े शॉपकीपर भी दिखते हैं. So the sentence is made on that. The shopkeeper of the cloth shop was very old. Now children, we have completed make sentences also. Now what you have to do is, I am giving you your homework and classwork now. Listen to it very carefully. Question number 4, you will do it in your book as well as copy. This is your classwork. You will do it in your classwork copy only. Okay? Question number 4, you will do it in your book as well as copy. This is your classwork. You will do it in which copy? You will do this in your classwork copy, because I want all the questions of the exercise to be maintained in one copy so that it becomes easier for you to study during the examination. In your homework, you will do question number 5. Again, You will do it in your book as well as copy, and you will do this work in your classwork copy only. As I have said, maintain all the questions in one copy so that it becomes easier for you to prepare yourself during the examination. Be very neat and clean in your work. After every question, you will draw lines. You will use a scale to draw lines to indicate that your question number 4 has got completed. After 5 number question also, you will hold a scale and you will draw lines to indicate that your 5th question has also got completed. Be very neat and clean in your work and write in a beautiful writing. Okay? Thank you.